Hello, good afternoon. I am super excited I know we've been building up to this big announcement here. If you've been following any of our Life Transformed community at all, you have seen that for the past 2 weeks, we've been sharing information about something coming that would be announced today. We've been sharing value added content with you over the last 7 days. And today, I want to talk about what it is that is coming. We're going to announce what it is that we're doing. And if you see the link to the description to this live video, you'll see in there a registration link that'll take you to the funnel that is going to describe what it is. But I'm going to talk about it a little bit today. So I'm going to start off with, are you tired? I'm going to read off a list of things and talk about them briefly here. And I want you to let me know or think about it for yourself. You can get out a sheet of paper if you want and just mark yes or no next to these things. I'm going to list off these things and you go through in your head or mark a little yes or no on each of these. Are you tired of victimhood? Either yourself, have you felt like a victim over the course of this past year in any area of your life? And are you just tired of victimhood? Do you have friends around you or family or people in your life, or are you just tired of seeing victimhood in the community, in people around you? Are you tired of that? Are you tired of that mindset of victimhood? If you are, mark a yes or check that box. Say, yeah, I'm kind of tired of victimhood. I'm a kind of a glass half full kind of person. I believe in taking responsibility for myself, for my circumstances. Then mark that a yes. If you're just kind of tired, if you're fine with victimhood, maybe you enjoy being the victim a little bit, then don't mark it yes. The next one is, are you tired of woe is me, which is kind of victimhood too. But are you tired of that mindset? The mindset is, oh, well, the economy's bad, politics are screwed up. Oh, woe is me, woe is us. This world is in such a bad place. Kind of the Eeyore syndrome. If that is resonating with you, if you're like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of the woe is me. And maybe it's me, maybe it's people around me, maybe it's friends and family, maybe it's people you work with. If you're just a little tired of the woe is me stuff, tired enough to say, man, if there was something I can do about it, I would. So the first two, victimhood, woe is me. Next, are you tired of living in fear? Are you tired of living in fear? Are you tired of seeing those close to you live in fear? I know we came out of the COVID thing. I guess the COVID stuff is still around. And there are people, and again, no judgment, but there are people living in fear every day. And are you just tired of it? Are you tired of the stress that it brings on? Are you tired of the anxiety that it creates? Are you tired of the toll it takes on your mind and on your body physically? Are you tired of, again, living in fear, worrying about the future, worrying about what the economy is going to do, worrying about who's going to be president, worrying about healthcare costs, and worrying about all the stuff? Are you tired of living in fear? Are you tired of living a fearful life? Are you tired of seeing the world live in fear? Okay, check the box, make a little tick mark. You could be 3 for 3 now. Are you? Oh, and plus, Alana is on Facebook, so if you have any questions or comments, she's there to answer those things. She's watching the chat and she will monitor that and acknowledge you, okay? Are you tired of scarcity mindset? Are you tired of the scarcity mindset? Scarcity mindset. Are you tired of it? Are you tired of when you talk to somebody and they say, oh, I wish I could. Oh, but there's just not enough. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more money. I wish I had, I wish I had, I wish I had. That's scarcity mindset. Are you just a little tired of scarcity mindset? Are you a person who, instead of saying, I don't know how I can do this, you say, I wonder how I can do this? How can I do this? Versus, I don't think I can do this, or I don't know how I can do this. Simple twist. Or are you a person that says, how can I do this? Are you a little tired of the scarcity mindset? Next, are you tired of I can't? I can't do that. I can't. Is there someone in your life, like a close friend who you've known for years, or could be a family member, or just somebody you know, and you can see that they can make a path forward. They're capable of much more than what they're doing. And you challenge them, you ask them questions, and they're like, oh, I can't. Yeah, I'd love to do it, but I can't. Oh, are you tired of that mindset? Check the box. Are you tired of the news? The news. Are you tired of watching the news? Newsflash. Newsflash. The news is all about negativity, fear. That's what it's about. So are you tired of it? Of course, I'm going to tell you, just shut it off. Don't watch it anymore. That's the first thing. But are you tired of it enough that you want to take action? That you want to be part of something that can change that dynamic? And it is possible, right? We know it's possible with God. Are you tired of the cost of healthcare? Whatever that means. Are you tired of that? Are you tired of living in fear of that? Are you tired of having to think about that? Well, there are ways that you can avoid the high cost of healthcare. There are ways, let me tell you. Now, if you're tired of it, if you are a victim, notice another word here, of our healthcare system, and only you can answer that, and only you can determine if you're a victim. Maybe you're perfectly happy with a lot of prescription meds, and I'm not saying they're not needed, but in a lot of cases they aren't. So are you just tired of having to go to the pharmacy and get prescription meds? Are you tired of living in fear for your health, fear of ill health? Are you tired of gossip? Are you tired of gossip? Sometimes you just have to be around people that gossip. It's at work. It's a work situation where you have to be there. But are you tired of it? Or do you just endure it? Do you just say, well, that's just the way it is? No. If you're tired of it and you want to do something about it, those are the people that we're looking to connect with. Are you tired of repeating the same cycles of behavior? Are you tired of that? You know, the definition of insanity that we always hear from Einstein is doing the same thing over and over again and thinking you're going to get different results. Are you tired of repeating the same cycles of behavior? Look at the results in your life. Your results are a direct reflection of your actions and your behaviors. Wherever you are in the 5 major purpose areas of your life: spiritual, physical, body, mindset, relationship, gifts, finance, and time. The buck stops with you. And when you can realize that fact, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. It's been hard for me in my life, certain seasons and certain aspects of my life. But once I realized that, wow, yes, I'm going to take 100% responsibility. Guess what? The good news is, a year from now, if I go in with that mindset, I am going to take 100% responsibility for each of those areas of my life. And I guarantee you, my life is going to be better a year from now. Your life can be better a year from now. Are you tired of being labeled? Are you tired of being labeled? Labels are not good. Oh my gosh. And in this, what we are going to do here later in January is going to give you such great insight. If you're labeled with a mental health illness, if you're labeled with anything in society, you are not, that's not true. Those labels are not true. They're not true. So if you're tired of being labeled, or you're tired of seeing other people being labeled, and the mass, the impact it can have on their lifespan, on their health and well-being. If you're tired of labels, check the box. If you're tired of feeling hopeless, and this isn't all the time, but if you have hopelessness in any area of your life, like, well, this is just the way it's going to be. This is my lot in life. I worked in the corporate world for a lot of years. I worked with people who worked hard their whole lives, and a lot of them got to the end of their, they get to retirement age and then they die. They work so hard and say, yeah, I'm working for my family. I want to put the kids through college and and then they're dead. I know it sounds kind of, but it's true. It's true. Hopelessness, you have to have hope in something more than just making money to put the kids through school, as an example. Are you tired of living life without meaning? Are you tired of just thinking, wow, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of my life? Why did God put me here? What is my purpose? Are you tired of not knowing that? Have you even thought about that lately? My guess is you have. You wouldn't watch a video, you wouldn't join me live here and those of us at Life Transformed if there wasn't something about having this yearning, this need for something more in your life, a bigger purpose. Are you tired of living for the weekend? I used to be there. I'd work all week and it was like, woohoo, it's the weekend, living for the weekend. Are you tired of that? Are you tired of that? And doing the same things on the weekends, and then here comes Monday or whenever your work week starts, you have to do it all over again. And you're in this monotony. Are you tired of that? Check. Are you tired of working for a paycheck? Why are you working right now? What is the reason you are working? Is it just for a paycheck, or is there something more? You can work for a paycheck. You can work a job as a means to an end, and that end is a big purpose. Much different than, oh, I just have to put food on the table. If that's your motivation, if that's your intrinsic motivation, God wants so much more than that from you. You are created uniquely for a specific purpose here on earth. So if you're tired of just living for a paycheck or living paycheck to paycheck, put a check mark down. If you're tired of time wasting away, you look up and you're like, whoa, where are the days, months, years gone? Holy cow. Are you just tired of those things just passing you by and you're feeling like, wow, time is just moving so fast. And I'm on this treadmill and I'm just go, go, go all the time. Are you tired of that? Put a check mark. How about your relationships? Are you tired of a lack of meaning in your relationships? Are you tired of surface level relationships? Are you tired of Facebook, everything looks great relationships? Are you tired of all of that stuff and you want to go down another level? You want to get deeper in relationships. You're just tired of being on the surface. Put a check mark. Are you tired because you feel like nobody really knows who you really are? How many people, in America nowadays, they say we have the average of 1.3 friends, I think. It's terrible, that really know us and that we have a connection with. That number just for base level happiness and physical and mental well-being, I think, is over 3. And that doesn't even sound like much. But so are you tired of people not knowing, nobody really knowing who you really are? Do you have to put on a mask or put on a front or be somebody that you're not? If you're tired of that, check a box. Are you tired of living to please others? Are you tired of that? Are you just like, are you a giver, 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 and you're just give, 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 and you got nothing left in the tank? Are you tired of living to please others? And maybe others, they don't even appreciate it, what you're doing, but you're doing it. If you're tired of that, just annoyed with it, maybe you don't have to be tired of it, a little annoyed with it. And you want to flip that script. You want to deconstruct that and reconstruct it into something positive. Put a check mark. Are you tired of not having energy? Do you just not have enough energy in the day? Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons for that. And we can help you through this process. What we're doing, we can help impact you there. So check a box there. And finally, are you tired of not feeling alive? You're tired of not feeling alive. Like maybe I had my zombie years where I was just kind of going through, drifting along and working hard, but I was like a zombie. So you're tired of not feeling alive? Well, if all those things or any of those things, I think if you would check off anywhere 6 or above of those, then I think you need to pay attention to what it is that we're announcing, because we are going to kick off. We're going to announce our purpose challenge. Absolute challenge. Did I say challenge? Our purpose challenge. It's coming up on January 16th. Yes, about 8 days from now. We're going to kick off our challenge Monday, January 16th, and you can register in the description here. You can register for our challenge. Alana put it in the chat on Facebook that you can register for our challenge. And this challenge is unique. We've got new leaders on board. We did a challenge last year. This one, we're going to have a better offer than we had last year. Value of it has increased. The value to get into our community will never be this price again. And you'll only be able to get into our community through this challenge. It's a 7-day challenge spanning just over 2 weeks, every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday. If you register, you can get recorded sessions so you can review those. If if you happen to be at work or whatever, if you're live, we'll be giving out prizes on Facebook. We'll be broadcasting this on Facebook too. If you're live though, via the Zoom registration, you get access to the prizes that we'll be giving away. So make sure you do that. Give you a quick overview if you're watching. See if this comes through on Facebook, babe. So this is the link that if you click on it, this is what you're going to see. Starts January 16th, and it gives you all the details. And if you have questions, get back to us with questions. We're going to answer some questions Tuesday. Any questions you have, give us that information. And here all of us that are going to be presenting, plus we have a couple of guest speakers that are going to be joining us during the course of this challenge. You see, we've got some new folks involved. It's super exciting. We're going to help you achieve your goals. We're going to help you identify the gaps in your spiritual, physical body, mindset, love, relationship, and gifts, purpose areas. So coming out of this, you'll know where your gaps are. You'll have aspirational statements in each of those areas. Here's why I do what I do in my spiritual purpose area. Here's why I do what I do in my physical body area, et cetera, et cetera. And part of that will be creating a vision, a big dream. All right. So you're going to identify those gaps. You're going to have an interactive experience. You'll have live coaching that's available from us. You'll have an opportunity to become part of our community. And we're going to help you launch and ignite into each of your purpose areas so you can have the best 2023 ever. Remember, clear, big dream, which will help you with, plus faith-based confidence, which you have, I'm sure. And if you don't, being part of a community is going to up that anyway. It's going to give you the courage to overcome any obstacles. Those are the 3 C's, and that's the formula has worked for me personally and so many people within our community. We'll help you uncover your big dream, get your vision, your plan, and help you take action. Action that we believe involves getting into a community that ensures that your dreams manifest into reality. You're also going to be able to create some new habits. So part of that action is going to be to change some habits, change some of your mindsets, change some of your subconscious programs. So this is going to be real hands-on stuff where you're going to get real results all the way through the challenge. And then near the end of the challenge, we're going to give you an offer to further engage with us. And if we do a good job of adding value to you through that challenge, as we have, I think over the last couple of weeks, we're going to ask permission to show you an offer that, and we're going to be excited about showing you that offer because we'd love to have you be part of what we're doing going into this year. Again, we're going to help you break through limiting beliefs, clarify vision, on. And here's a little bio of each of the people that are going to be speaking. So there it is, community testimony. That link that Alana shared, that link that you're going to see as part of this video, if you're watching as a replay, will be there for you to register. So get registered now. There's a limited number of people that we're going to accept into the challenge. There is a deadline because we are starting the 16th of January. So by 9 a.m. Eastern on the 16th, everything closes. You'll never be able to get the access to our community at this value that we're going to be rolling out during the challenge again. So I guarantee you this will be a one-time best case scenario for you. So if you followed us, any of us, and you've been curious, maybe this is the time, maybe this is the calling that you have to finally take some action. Because knowledge is great, but until you act on it, it's not going to change anything. And we believe that's where our mission is, isolation to community, helping people go from isolation to community. Because we believe when you can do that, the next step beyond is freedom, and community will amplify what you are doing. Get involved, sign up, register now, and be on the lookout for more communication. This video launch is going to be available. We're going to be sending it out on all the different platforms this week. We're going to give you a chance to ask questions this week. We'll answer those questions, and then we're going to build up to that final countdown when you can get registered and take the step necessary to make 2023 your best year ever. All right. Take care. Thanks so much. Hope to see you soon in our challenge.